Greetings, Homo sapiens. My friends call me Stealth, and this right here is episode 2 of Late Bloomer Diaries. It's been quite a few days since I last uploaded an episode, and I'm actually doing these episodes purposely, not to populate them on the internet or populate them within the friend groups that already exist within me, so that I don't repeat more or less the same audiences over different platforms. But I've actually just left these episodes for the subscribers. So shout outs to those who have actually taken the time to view this. It is absolutely awesome. So on this here episode, I want to talk about ageism within hip hop. And it's also evident within the language that exists in hip hop. The new kid on the block, the new kid on the block, the hottest kid in the city, the hottest kid in town, the hottest yada yada yada. But nobody ever says this is the most cultured album. This is the most well-rounded piece of work by a contributor of the art. I don't want to say it by an OG, because OG Nayo seems to have some debilitating connotations to it, so I don't even associate with the term OG. I just don't. So yeah, is there really an age of too old to rap? Maybe is it also bound to things like subject matter? Are you too old to talk about the H's in the club? I'll just say H's as a form of respect and endearment, and I'll say H's so I don't offend people, because I'm not the offending type. I'm not the ruffling up feathers type. That's not me. I'm a chilled, easygoing Homo sapien, just a chilled guy. I sound like a sick MC right now, because I am suffering from the flus. But yeah, we still out here. There's an episode to be shot. There's an episode missing from week 2 of my late bloomer reflections. So yeah, within that whole ageism within hip hop thing, hence I decided to be late bloomer Stealth, which means I can be the 90-year-old rapper. I'm just creating a lane for everybody who couldn't shut off their light. Everybody who felt like, I know it's been a long time since I released any music, and I know I'm not trendy or up to date with what the young kids are doing, but I still got something to say. And that something to say, it doesn't need to be preachy rap. It doesn't need to be I know better than you. It doesn't need to be you're young, I'm old, or I'm young and you're old. But more of a, this is what I feel like I can contribute to the art, and I'm giving it in this form. And with all these new experiences that I've come across, this will then be a message that resonates to an older audience. And I feel that's what hip-hop is missing right now. An embrace of, it doesn't need to be made by this young kid on the block. It doesn't need to be made by this OG. It's just made by somebody who makes rhythmic poetry. Or do we now need to be the Mzwakembulis of the world? Do we need to be poets without a beat? Is that what it, or poets to a jazzy beat? Is that what OGs are doing these days? Is that what we need to be doing? Is it? You guys will let me know in the comment section if you're brave enough. That's a challenge, an open challenge for me to you. But personally, Late Bloomer Diaries is an account of where I'm at in the project, where I'm at in terms of the mindset and the overall thinking space. I feel I've spent a lot of time just working on a possible sound, because I don't want to recreate what's already there. So I spend a lot of time just working on a sound, and I'm finally at a point where it's me when you hear this, and it's not a producer tag or anything, but it's where the music takes you, and I think that's a beautiful place to be. Otherwise, I am definitely gonna self-fund this project, just so it could be like a measuring stick of how far I've become, where I'm able to put my own resources into a project, so I then can put it in my own artistic direction as how the creator put it within me. I don't have to water down or add a new concentration of something else. It just can be me and strictly me, made on my own terms. And sometimes some tracks are made through feel, and some person would be in the studio looking at you somehow like, okay, there's some places you want to go but you can't go because you're getting the eye now. So yeah, this is episode 2 of my late bloomer diary reflections. Otherwise, it is definitely progressing in terms of sound and the writing. I still got a long way to go, but we are definitely progressing. I recently made this beat. I don't know why I called it lean, but it to me feels like a culmination of all the things I've been working on these past couple of years. And I must say, big shout outs to Blessing Mlu, aka MFG, aka Mlungisi Mashiane, in hanging with him and Z4, the legendary Z4, in the past couple of years, and also Exotic, or rather hanging with the Apple Tree, because them 3 guys are a band. So with hanging with Apple Tree over the years, I've learned to refine what I already have. And with Mlu, I've been working on my musicality and just adding more dynamism to beats. And I feel like that aids the feel of the overall beat. And yeah, that's starting to come through on the sound. Like I say, I don't know why I called it lean. Even me, I don't know, but it's what felt right at that time. It's what felt it's what resonated. So with that said, thank you for taking the time to watch this. My name is Stealth, and I'm just a late bloomer.